Where's the box that the Roberts would be?
When you like, Garrison, when you like. Straighten that out, baby. Straighten that out. Here we go, Garrison. Straighten that out. Here we go, 1-6. Straighten that out, Garrison. Here we go.
At least it's something.
When you like, Garrison, when you like. Here we go, 1-6. Let's go, 16. A lot of green out there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got longer than we'll call Justin.
Yeah, let me get gap here.
Oh, what? Probably should call Van.
Right side, first and third, right side. Back. Nope, no tag. Come on! Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Good eye. Hey, let's go, Casey. a gap, Case. Find a gap. Find a gap. Go on, 3. Okay, Tommy. Good. Right. Nerd. Here we go, 1-3. 3. Go on. Way to move the runner. One down, guys. Here comes 0-1. Come on, let him give me some. Let's go!
Bodie and Porter Nelson singling back-to-back. Juneau now leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Bring up Mad Mendoza. Having some technical problems and equipment issues to start off day 3 here at Matson Invitational. Thanks everyone for joining in wherever you may be. Runner goes. Porter Nelson gonna go to second. That'll be a double steal as Bodie Nelson on the throw. Throw from Allbecker just went right to Skoblik at shortstop. Skoblik tried to cut it off and try to throw home as Bodie Nelson went home. Not in time. So Juneau has their second run of the game. Juneau defeating the East Thunderbirds on day 1, 9-2. Ketchikan having a wild one yesterday. Leading throughout the game, up 7-5 going to the top of the 6th. East putting up a 14-run 6th inning. And then closing it out in the bottom half of the 6th to actually mercy rule Ketchikan by a score of 19-8. Here's the pitch. Ball 4 to Madden Mendoza. Thomas Crosscavage on the mound for the Ketchikan Salmon Kings. Top half of the first, Garrison Lubin with a nice, strong start for the Juneau Midnight Suns. Fawk Bay. That one's going to be down in the dirt. Runner's going to go to third, as that one's going to be out at third as Porter Nelson didn't slide. A good throw by Allbecker. Guns down a runner. Still 2-0. Now 2 outs in the first. That one's going to be a little Texas Leaguer into center field. That one drops as Matt Mendoza going to go home. Good throw on target and just missing it. Actually going for the throw down, although play was pretty close at home from Allbecker. Matt Mendoza with the head first slide gets in. An RBI single, not quite in time from Ben Phillips in center. So now Juneau leads 3-0. Juneau getting the bats going once again today as they have 3 hits here in the first inning. 2 errors by Ketchikan already, as well in the top of the bottom of the first. Now it's Landon Simonson on second, bringing up Tyler Frisbee. Juneau wearing white, their white uniforms today. Blue down the arms, but they're going to throw it back to second base. Simonson back in time. Ketchikan in their crimson, burgundy, white accents, gray pants. That one's down low in the dirt for ball 4. There's another walk for Crosscavage. Second one of the inning. Hard fastball in there for a strike. To Liam Hart. Crosscavage. Throw that one down low for a ball. One and one. I'm going to be fouled back. Beautiful day here at Bartlett High School in Anchorage. Sitting about 70 degrees, one of the nicest days of the summer. Not just nice for all you in the southeast. Nice for everybody. A little bit different than what these teams are used to playing in. That'll be strike 3 called. That'll be out number 3. So Juneau scores 3 on 3 hits, couple walks, leaves 2 on. Now heading to the top of the second. Juneau, Midnight Suns of Auk Bay, leading 2-0. We'll be back on AlaskaLegion.com. back, running down the Ketchikan Salmon Kings lineup. Already at the 6th batter. Rich Summers going to lead it off against Garrison Lubin. Jesse Allbecker behind the plate. Jonathan Skoblick at shortstop. That one misses up high. Ben Phillips in center field batting 3rd. Hayden Trudeau at second base batting 4th. Batting 5th, Trevor Sayer in right. Rich Summers in left, upright now, batting 6th. Brady Klein batting 7th. He's playing 3rd. Thomas Cross-Cabbage on the mound in the 8th spot, and Cash Larson rounding out the order at first base. That one swung on and missed, making it 1-2. Defense for Juneau, Nathan Fick behind the plate as he was yesterday. And that was going to be a curveball in there for strike 3. Strikeout looking for Garrison Lubin. Already makes 3 on the game. We have Brady Klein. Landon Simonson at first base for the Midnight Suns. Matt Mendoza at second. Liam Hart at third. Kason Ludeman at shortstop. Brady Klein steps in, takes a called strike. Bodie Nelson in left, Porter Nelson in center, and Tyler Frisbee in right. Garrison Lubin up to 30 pitches. That one misses outside. Here's the 1-1. He swung on and missed.
Lay out for one. Here we go. Be ready. Do it with 2, kids. Let's go.
And here's 1-2. Fastball missed outside.
Good idea. Good idea. Let's go, 1-1.
Brady Klein with a couple of hits yesterday. Here's the 2-2. Going to be just chopped over the head of Lubin to Matt Mendoza, and then on to first. Making a good stretch at first with Landon Simonson for out number 2.
Hey, quiet. Get the dog. Let's go, Thomas.
Don't forget Thomas Cross-Cabbage. Cross-Cabbage on the mound today for the Ketchikan Salmon Kings. That one's big swing and a miss. Strike 1. That big curveball, big slider, misses up. Cross-Cabbage, 2025 graduating year. That one's a curveball that's going to hit back into the zone for strike 2. Cross-Cabbage, a lot of bat wiggle in his stance. As Lubin trying to make it 1-2-3, swing and a miss, and he does. As that throw's going to be down to first, completing the out. As no runs, no hits, no errors, 1-2-3 down go the Ketchikan Salmon Kings. And we will be back at the bottom of the 2nd inning. AlaskaLegion.com, you're watching the Matson Invitational. come back. Nate Fick going to lead it off for the Juneau Midnight Suns, followed by Garrison Lubin and Kason Ludeman. Fick behind the dish for the Midnight Suns, post 25. There's the first pitch from Cross Cabbage, looking to try to be a little bit more efficient than the first inning. Thrown 29 in the first. Juneau leading 3-0. That one swung on and missed.
Here we go, Candy, Nate. Candy. Never give up. Here we go, Nate. Never back down. Hey, never back down, never what? Give up.
1-1. Now he's going to be grounded on the second. Up and over with it. Ketchikan was Hayden Trudeau. That will be out number 1, going back to the top of the lineup. Garrison Lubin. He's been pitching today, pitching pretty well. That one's going to miss up. Looking to help himself out a little bit. So here's the 1-0 down the dirt. Again, 3-0 your score. Near the bottom of the second, Matson Invitational. That one's going to be on the ground once again to Trudeau, up with it, and makes the out again. You guys had a wild game yesterday with the Alaska Wild and the East Thunderbirds. Or actually the Bartlett Golden Bears. Not quite the host team, you wouldn't say, but at their home field. That one's going to be up, way up in the air. And coming back down with it is Ridge Summers. And now Juneau goes 1-2-3. Good bounce back inning by Thomas Cross Cabbage. He's caught up with the rest of the tournament after the break on AlaskaLegion.com. Back with you, top of the third. AlaskaLegion.com. 10th annual Matson Invitational. Ketchikan with 2 titles. That one's going to be shot back to Garrison Lubin. And I have a couple easy steps over to first, making the 1-3 putout. Mentioned at the end of last inning, wild one yesterday with Ketchikan and East, along with Bartlett and Alaska Wild hailing out of Fairbanks, North Pole. Interior as Bartlett getting a win. Our score is 6-3. Nick Brandall with a complete game, 2 strikeouts, 0 walks. Carl Colavecchio went berserk at the plate, hit 3 for 4 with a double, a single, and a home run in the top of the 7th. A 2-run shot in left center field to extend Bartlett's lead from 4-3 to 6-3, and Brandall did the rest in the bottom half of the 7th. That one's going to be on the ground Madden Mendoza up with it, makes a flip over to first for out number 2. So both East and Bartlett with wins in the Matson Invitational, both of them being 2-14 in the regular season in league play, getting upsets over Ketchikan and North Pole. Ketchikan need to score a lot of runs to try and get the tiebreaker over Juneau or East, as it's head-to-head, and then it goes runs against, or runs allowed, is the second tiebreaker. That one's going to be swung and missed. Strike 2. So Skoblick walked his last time. That one's going to be a nice slider on the outside. That one's going to be strike 3, swinging 1-2-3. Down go Ketchikan. And we will be back here shortly at Bartlett High School. Gorgeous day. Can't ask for a much better day to play some baseball. We'll be back on AlaskaLegion.com. Bodie Nelson going to lead it off. He had a single his last time. Juneau up 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. Cross Cabbage. There's a ball. Bodie Nelson, Porter Nelson, and Madden Mendoza due up. That one's going to be a curveball inside for a ball. Just swung on and missed. Strike 1. I'll be down and away for ball 3. Juneau with a great history since coming back into the fold of Alaska Legion baseball in 2013. That one's going to be skied to the left side. Underneath it, and making the catch was Ridge Summers in left. Yeah, number 1. First time they did not make the state tournament since coming back in the fold was last season in 2022. Coming off of a, what I would say would be somewhat of a dynasty out of the Midnight Suns. Winning in 2017, 2018, and 2019 in the state tournament. Some great players coming through. Got Gatorade Player of the Year, Mike Caesars. That one's going to be to center field. Ben Phillips under it. That'll be 2 down. Got guys like Zeb Story, Oliver Mendoza, older brother to Madden and older brother to Madden, who steps in now. Bryce Swafford, big 6'8" pitcher. Casey Watts, Bobby Cox. That one misses inside. Just about everyone from that lineup going to play college baseball. Donovan McCurley as well. That one misses out. Remember seeing Nathan Bonk from Ketchikan facing off against him. He played at Seattle. He actually played at Seattle University. Mid-major D1. 3-0 pitch was in there for a strike, making it 3-1. And that one's going to miss outside. Mendoza walks. And guys from Ketchikan later, such as Wyatt Barajas and Liam Kiefer, Cody Kemble, all of them playing at Southwestern Oregon Community College. It's SWAC, they call. When Ketchikan won the Matson Invitational back in 2019, I believe that might have been 2018, but I think that team probably, I think they had a good chance to, as that was actually going to hit him in the foot. The Landon Simonson going to reach. I think that team, if they were built for a tournament. Now runners at first and second. Tyler Frisbee. That was that team in 2019 with Wyatt Barajas, Cody Kemble, and Liam Kiefer. With three really, say, stud pitchers on Ketchikan, as that one's going to be a throw down to second. Matt Mendoza back in time. Stacked rotation. That team was just built for a tournament. Might be one of the best teams that I've seen in the Matson Invitational throughout the 10 years. That one misses low. Cross Cabbage coming set quick, getting down in the dirt. Going to the backstop. So Mendoza and Simonson move up to third and second. Cross Cabbage maybe just rushing it a little bit too much. Still 2 outs. 2-2 the count. That one's going to be looped into the right side. Coming in on it and making the catch for out number 3 was Trevor Sayer. So, a couple get on for Juneau. They leave him stranded. Still 3-0 going into the top of the 4th. Here on AlaskaLegion.com, you're watching the 10th Annual Matson Invitational. Ben Phillips going to lead it off for the Ketchikan Salmon Kings. All the teams in this tournament pretty young. Ben Phillips going into his senior year. You have three players that are class of 2026, so just finishing up their freshman year in the lineup. With Klein. That one's fouled off. Klein, Cash Phillips, and Jesse Allbecker, all being freshmen. That one's going to be laced to center field and just hanging up enough. That one was tattooed by Ben Phillips, but just hung up enough for Porter Nelson. Porter Nelson, one of the few fifth years that are in the tournament. I believe it was more 2028, as in going into their eighth grade, than there are guys coming back from their fifth year that have graduated in this tournament. In Trudeau, taking ball one up high. Gonna take a strike right there.
Get it going, Hayden. Let's go, bud.
As I was mentioning about fifth years, looking through the roster, there's only two players in the class of 2022. Will Plowman from Wasilla Road Warriors and the aforementioned Porter Nelson. That misses out. In terms of 2028, you have Alvin Ramirez from East, Aiden Manabat from Ketchikan, that one misses inside. So with two players, actually, tied. Two each. That one's going to be ball four for a walk. Ketchikan trying to get something across on Garrison Lubin. It's Trevor Sayer. Had a good hitting day yesterday. Wags his bat from the left side. That one's going to miss inside. So Trudeau at first. With one out. Lubin taking his time. He's going to called strike. Top of the fourth. 3-0 still your score after Juneau gets a 3-run first inning and 3 base hits. That one's going to be fouled off to the right. It's almost a check swing from Trevor Sayer.
Hey, man. How you doing? Good. You know the score? 3-0.
Here's a two-strike pitch to Sayer with one out. As Lubin just taking days to throw it right now. That one's going to be... That one's actually going to hit the knob. Doesn't lie. He could have got away with it, but says no, it hit the knob. Honesty. Pass it on. Still 2 strikes on Trevor Sayers. Pick off over to first. Not in time. Lubin comes set. The fire and I'm gonna say he went. I'd say the check swing couldn't quite hold it back as we're gonna have a mound visit. So 58 pitches for Garrison Lubin, and looks like that'll be it. Simonson going to get another glove. So I'd assume Simonson's going to be on the hill. We'll be back at AlaskaLeech.com. New pitcher on the mound, Simonson, going to induce a foul ball. Making it 0-2. Ridge Summers at the plate. Gonna foul that one off. Can't close the book on Garrison Lubin. They keep Lubin under 60 pitches. Getting two days rest. That means be available on Tuesday if Juneau makes the championship. That one's gonna be swung on and missed for strike 3. Simonson comes in relief, gets a strikeout, and Ketchikan leaves one stranded. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be back on AlaskaLeech.com. Leading off for Juneau.
Here we go, Liam. Let's
Gonna
connect
be
here, kid.
Liam Hart.
Here we go, 1-8.
He struck out looking his last time. Gonna be Cross Cabbage. Gonna throw that one past the left-handed batter's box.
Here we go, 1-8.
Cross Cabbage still on the mound for the Ketchikan Salmon Kings. He swung and missed. Still 3-0
Mean attention.
in the bottom of the fourth.
So alive here. Here we go.
Hart with the spread wide stance, so that one's going to be down low and getting the backstop once again. Past Allbecker.
Got two more.
Go, Thomas. Can do, Liam. Kid, let's go.
Here's the 2-1. Gonna be missing low. Liam Hart and Nate Fick. Gonna be on deck and in the hole. That one's gonna be swung and missed. Full count. Cross Cabbage. 61 pitches. We'll try to ride him as that one goes full. Hart goes down to first. Bring up Nate Fick.
Get the bag, Garrison.
Thank you.
Nate Fick grounded out last time. So he takes that ball up high.
Anything for you and Joe. Especially Joe. No, I was going to tell him the other way. For you. Good thing you're piggybacking with.
Here's the 1-0 from Cross Cabbage. Going to be swung on. Ground ball to second base. Flipped over to short. Back to first. Going to be a 4-6-3 double play. So Trudeau on to Skoblik to Cash Larson. Making the double play look easy. I'll get Juneau back to the top of the lineup and Garrison Lubin. He's straight right there. Down the dirt. So Ketchikan's still showing the defensive chops after a couple errors in the first. And over to Klein at third, gonna throw over to first, and that'll be out number 3. So runner does get on via walk, erased in the double play, and we'll head to the top of the 5th. 3-0. Juneau still leads. The 10th annual Matson Invitational on AlaskaLegion.com. Brady Klein lead it off. Grounded out his last time. That one misses up high.
Go 1-1.
Here's the 1-0 from Simonson.
Good cut, Brady, good cut.
Just foul tip back.
Loader winner. Let's go.
Klein just finished up his freshman year. That one's going to hit him in the back. Hit him in the low back. Hopefully just a stinger. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. His fastball missed inside. Got to ice. Make sure to. It'll probably be a little tight, but in a pretty good spot if you're going to be hit by a pitch. It's not upper back where you have your scap. It's now Klein at first. Frost Cabbage gonna step in. Been the pitcher for Salmon Kings today. Done pretty well on the mound. Still 3-0 as that one's going to be chopped over to the left side. On to Ludeman at second, and then over to Mendoza. Not able to complete the double play. That one, Ludeman with a strong throw. I didn't know if he'd be able to get the out at second. This cross cabbage going to get courtesy ran for. Desirous Manabat. Is Manabat gonna get back? Simonson steps off. Cash Larson. Gonna ground that on to Simonson. Gonna go over to second for one. On to first and a double play. Well, Simonson getting it on to second for Ludeman. Then on to first for their own double play in the top half of the fifth. So heading to the bottom of the fifth. Cross Cabbage gonna go back out for Ketchikan, and we will be back on AlaskaLegion.com. Kason Ludeman going to lead it off after a couple good defensive plays last half inning. That fastball from Cross Cabbage going to miss up high. That one's going to be lined down the left field side and foul. Kason Ludeman just out in front of it. Now 1-1. That one's gonna could be trouble for Ben Phillips in right center, and that one's gonna roll all the way to the fence. Ludeman hustling around second, heading to third. A little bit of trouble, and Ludeman almost getting the wave home, as Ben Phillips just had a little bit of trouble getting the ball off the ground. So that'll be a triple. That one just hard hit in right center, down the alley. Ben Phillips frustrated in the center field, but for the first time in a while, team in a great scoring position. That ball misses up and out to Bodie Nelson. He has an RBI back in the first inning, one of the 4 hits for Juneau. That one's going to get to the backstop. Ludeman's staying, because it's not too far, the backstop behind Allbecker. And that one's going to miss up high.
30. Here we go, 6.
So 3-0. Still no out. That one's going to be a strike in there. This is Brad Lowers. That's going to be into center field. Could be deep enough. Ludeman tagging as he's going to throw home a strong throw. And he'll be safe in time. I think they might try to appeal at third base. I think he might have left early.
Here we go, Porter. Head over the plate, kid.
So they're going to throw it over to third, decline. They call him safe at third. It's a close call. Strong throw by Ben Phillips, but alas for the Ketchikan Kings. Makes it 4-0 in favor of Juneau. One and 0. Gonna be skied to center, right center, and high and deep. Ben Phillips underneath it. Gonna make the out for out number 2. Ben Phillips busy this inning.
Base hit, Madden. Here we go.
That's Porter Nelson just getting just under it. Now Madden Mendoza. Now we grounded onto short. Skoblik up with it on a couple shuffles and on to first for out number 3. So Juneau gets a run on a leadoff triple and then a sacrifice fly from Bodie Nelson. 4-0, heading to the top of the 6th. Here on AlaskaLegion.com, you're watching the 10th annual Matson Invitational. Albeck are going to lead it off for the Ketchikan Kings. 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. Simonson on for his second full inning. He came in the top of the fourth, relief of Garrison Lubin. That one's going to be fouled off and off the mask of home plate umpire Brad Lowers. Give time. That one got Brad pretty square. Didn't flinch. Impressed. That was going to be skied to center. Porter Nelson going to charge in. And that's going to be a sliding catch by Porter Nelson in center field. More solid defense from the Midnight Suns. I'll make one away here in the 6th. Jonathan Skoblick. That one hits him right in the backside. I think I hit him right in the oven mitt. That's why I kind of made a loud, high-pitched sound. Still be fine. See a lot of those oven mitts now. They sliding mitts, whatever you want to call them. Making sure you're not breaking a hand. Skoblick on first. He's going to go on the first pitch. Throw down, misses way out. And Skoblick going to stay at first, or stay at second. Nate Fick just getting away from him there. Throw just tailed. Runner not going, almost faking like he was going. Ben Phillips up now. That's popped up to the right side, could be playable. And making the catch is Matt Mendoza, and tagging at second, heading to third was Skoblick, and a strong throw from Mendoza. But Skoblick does advance onto third. Now 2 down. I think a smart base running from Skoblick. The catch, getting Mendoza away from the play. We get Hayden Trudeau up. Now runner 90 feet away, trying to get Ketchikan on the board.
Time was out. Time.
As I think that was no pitch.
Yeah, no pitch. No pitch. There's a ball on the field. I don't let the play go.
As no pitch, technically called. There's a ball on the field and right. Now going to be chopped. Back to Simonson. He's just going to go to first and get the out for out number 3. So, Ketchikan looking to hold Juneau here. Try to get back with it in the top of the 7th. They trail 4-0 to the Juneau Midnight Suns of Aka Bay. Season on the line for Ketchikan. Cross Cabbage going back on the mound for his 6th inning. We'll be back at AlaskaLegion.com. Bottom of the sixth for Juneau. Score 4-0 here in pool play of the 10th Annual Matson Invitational.
Nice little poke into a gap.
Landon Simonson on the hill. Pitching staff done extremely well for Juneau today, as Lubin and Cross Cabbage have combined for 7 strikeouts, just 3 walks, 2 hit batters. That's going to be fouled off. More importantly, no runs, and all the base runners reaching via either walk or hit by pitch. 0-2. I was going to miss out. That'll be swung on a miss for strike 3. Another strikeout for Cross Cabbage. We're going to Tyler Frisbee. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. That one missed low. That was in there for a strike. 1-1